Dead air. It's bad radio.
What?
Oh, I thought we were.
Oh, here we are.
Simulating a glitch.
No. You like that though?
We all
Yeah.
stayed still.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
How's everybody doing today?
Living the dream, as they say.
Jeff, what are the whats and the wheres and the whys?
Today is November 21st. We're 1 week out from Black Friday, which is a huge deal. It's 11:04 on time. Today we have with us Jenna Fournier. Hello, Jenna. Jess Lai. Hello, Jess.
Hello.
Torri Ross. Hello, Torri.
Hi. How are you?
Kenneth Haas. Hello, Ken.
Hi, Jeff.
And I'm merely Jeff. And we also have John. He doesn't have a mic, but he did wave and say hello. So, yeah.
I like what we've done
today?
here. I like what
It's cold.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah. All right. Well, as you all know, Torri works here.
Yep, I am.
And that's what brings her to Toledo.
Yep.
Has brought her to Toledo for the last 6 months or so, 5 months.
About 5 months, yeah.
About 5 months,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what she's doing here.
Yeah.
And part of what she does here is this thing every Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. It's
You
delightful.
too? Crazy, Jeff.
Jess is here because, we're doing some shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna have a lot of really fun, cool new guitars coming your way next year, and we're getting ahead of that just a tad bit. And the legend over here, Jess Lai, shot 15 demo videos yesterday
So
in
many.
one day.
So many.
She just destroyed.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And now she's getting a well-deserved day off, except I invited her to do this. Here she is.
Here I am.
And Jenna is here because she is wrapping up the One Night Live tour.
Yeah.
And the last show is in Toledo this evening. And if Jenna's going to be in Toledo, I couldn't resist but to have her on here because you've had an incredible year. So I'm not even sure where to begin. But because you have all been on this program multiple times, some more than others, Ms. Ross.
I work here.
I know. But you have exciting things coming up. So we're going to start with Torri.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this in the last couple of weeks,
Yes,
but
we have.
but it's worth noting because you're not going to be here next week.
Yeah,
We're not going to be here next week.
I'm
so
not going to
fire
be here
away.
for the next 3 weeks.
Right.
Because
And you'll be missed.
Sure. I'm going on tour with Playboy Man Baby, supporting the Coffin Cats. I leave it starts a week from yesterday. So a week from today, I'll be in Buffalo, if I am doing the math correctly, which is exciting.
A week from today, you'll be in Grand Rapids.
No.
Friday. You're not doing a show on Thanksgiving.
Just kidding. Wait.
I think you messed up the math, Torri.
Did I mess up the math?
You did.
Seems like you did,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just say that because one of our regular viewers, Bug Eye, is coming to your show next week.
Yeah.
He messaged me last night that he was coming out to hang out with you guys.
Yeah.
And also,
that's true.
your venue that you're playing next Friday in Grand Rapids is right by Reverend Dealer Tone Chasers, apparently.
Wait, okay, so
And they've all reached out.
yeah, I'll be at Pyramid Scheme, which I'm excited. I love that venue.
Yeah, the venue's
but
awesome.
also, wait, so are Thanksgiving and Black Friday the same day this year?
No.
Wait, I'm so confused, guys.
Thanksgiving is always Thursday.
Thanksgiving is Thursday.
Black Friday
Is always-
crazily is always on.
Crazily is always Friday.
Guys, I literally, my brain is so fucked up right now. I wish I was looking at a calendar. I'm in my head trying to do the math. Okay, so yeah, the 28th, whatever day of the week that is.
Friday.
Okay, that is a Friday. Okay, stunning.
Sunny.
I feel really dumb right now. This is really great. Hopefully everybody can see how fucking red I am in the cheeks, but
It can be a lot.
um,
It can be a lot.
wonderful.
do a
Anyways,
lot.
yeah, the 28th, I start the tour and I'm out until the 13th of December. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
And the shows are going east.
Yes.
So, because I've had dealers and friends and artists inquire about coming to see you in New York and in Philly and whatnot.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there's a lot. And of course, if you haven't seen the Coffin Cats, do yourself a favor. They're unbelievable. They're so much fun. You can preview the Coffin Cats show right here on Reverend's YouTube page
Oh, did they do
as
a
they have
session?
performed in this studio.
Huh, I did not know that they did a
Right here
session.
in this very stage,
Wow.
Right here on this very stage.
Wow,
in this general area.
general vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm playing bass, so it'll be fun, and
And
hopefully,
what bass are you playing?
I'm playing my Sentinel bass, my
You'll-
little mulberry meat pink Sentinel bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very excited. I like playing bass a lot. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm already off to a great start with not knowing what dates I'm playing or where I'm going to be. So I feel like that's the right tour mindset. I get in the van and I just get in the van and I show up. That's not my job. I'm not tour managing. Yeah, exactly.
Focus on the music.
Yeah, I just show up and play. I just bring good vibes. I'm the vibe master. I'm not the tour manager. I gotta hear that. I'm not doing any of that. So, anyways, if you want real details, go online. Use your brain.
Where
There you go.
where could
Yeah.
one find details if they were to go on the inner Googles?
Coffincats.com, whatever the hell their website is.
CoffinCatsRock.com.
There it is, coffincatsrock.com.
CoffinCats is with K's.
Yes. Or you can just go, yeah.
What about Playboy Man Baby?
I would assume Playboy.
Find them on the Insta pajamas and
Yeah.
the Facebookery.
Yeah, all of that fun stuff. Playboy Man Baby. They are not a band, they are a corporation. They just released some cool stuff, so be on the lookout for that. They just announced their next album, to which I had nothing to do with, but I'm going to promote anyways because I love them and they're great. So
Well, and they're you're a part of their touring organization.
yes,
Indeed.
yeah.
And he's so TJ, right?
DJ, yep.
He's grabbing himself a Jetstream too, from what I understand.
Yeah, he's going to be playing a Jetstream 290 in vintage yellow,
Reverence,
which we're pretty stoked
everywhere.
about. I think it's going to, with the pink and the yellow, I think it's going to look really, really nice, just aesthetically. So, yeah.
I like what we've done here.
Yeah.
All right.
Enough about me.
So at some point, go see Torri.
yeah, I'll be around.
Somewhere.
Don't know where, don't know when.
sometime.
I'm there.
Jess, you were here. You were here earlier in the summer, like I want to say like maybe June or July or something.
Yeah.
And we did some demo videos
Yo.
then. And then you were kind enough to join us at Sweetwater Guitar Fest this year,
Yay.
which was,
That was super fun.
it was a good time.
That was really, really fun.
Yeah, those kind of things, like we plan a lot to go to an event like Guitar Fest, and then we don't really they happen, and then you don't really reflect on everything that went down. I don't, because I start planning the next show, and like 2 weeks after Gear Fest, I had that pedal show in Brooklyn, and then we had the Philly show, and then so it's just been kind of go for the last couple months. But that Guitar Fest thing, that was really cool.
Yep.
Like they did a really nice job with that. So they bring in manufacturers, from all across the sort of the guitar industry. But so there were like pedal people and string people and all that stuff like out in their sort of lobby area. And then back in the area where we were at, there were a lot of guitar manufacturers and a lot of amp manufacturers. And it was like those boutique amp guys were next to us with all their Soldados, and David Friedman was there and whatnot. And then we had the Gibson people across from us, and Peavy was there with a bunch of Vandenberg guitars. You never know what you're going to see when you leave the house in the Midwest, I swear. And then, but like Rev and Heritage and Fender, there was a lot of nice stuff. And then the manufacturers like stepped up and brought in players, and you had the pleasure of hanging out with. I didn't sleep much.
Yvette Young.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You had the
yeah.
pleasure of hanging out with Yvette Young.
Yes.
Now, had you met her before Guitar Fest?
No. I think, if I'm correct, Yvette was at the last NAMM when
Oh, yeah.
we met.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to meet Yvette there. Obviously, that's a huge show, so I didn't. I finally got to. I think that was the first time I met Kiki in person, though. Yes, and we had been like following each other online forever. So it was cool to meet Kiki at NAMM, and then I finally met Yvette at Sweetwater Fest. So that was really cool to just like connect with another woman of color that plays guitar,
100%.
And then I got to see Rob Scallon again, and he lives in Chicago, so I like know him. And I actually shot a YouTube video with him in like a junkyard. Yeah. The video is called I Fucking Hate Traffic.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
And so that one was really fun. I got to see him again, and we were kind of like, oh shit, I didn't know you were going to be here. We could have drove together, like, since we're both coming from the same area. But yeah, it was really cool to meet such cool, amazing people in the same industry. And like being on that signing panel with all of them, I was like, I'm just here for a good time. Like, I don't know. Do you want water? Because Reeves was next to me. Like, I was like,
the very Reeves that
Right
is
now.
sitting in your lap right now.
yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that's little Reeves.
Yes,
I was gonna say he looks smaller in person.
he's rather tiny. Yes, but it was crazy being in that signing with so many really insanely talented, crazy people. Yeah, it was kind of surreal.
Well, okay, so we brought Reverend as our like shooter duo at Guitar Fest. We brought Jess and we brought Reeves, and they had Reeves do some playing, and we did some interview stuff, and it was really cool. And it was fun because obviously Reeves has been so busy for the last 10, 12 years doing something like playing in the biggest band in the world or whatever. Little thing. But when we started working with Reeves, we used to do a lot of shows with him, and of course he's busy now, so we don't get to do a whole lot of shows with him. And then the way his career has been going, a lot of things have just sort of worked out that he can't be at the NAMM show or he can't be at these events. It was fun having him at Guitar Fest, for me, because Reeves and I have become pretty good friends over the years. And I just like spending time with him. He's just the coolest guy, and he has the coolest stories. And like, I'm the guy that thinks that the Tim Machine record is the best thing in Bowie's career. I'm that guy. Me and like a dozen other people, right? But that's where I'm at. It's the greatest shit ever, and I can't believe I get to hang around with this guy. Still blows me away. And so it was really, I was really glad that he was able to attend Guitar Fest. We were able to get the most out of that. And then we brought you down, and all of the sales people at Sweetwater all know who you are. It was like, I know you're over there. You're like, but like they follow you, and the people kept, people were saying to me all weekend, how'd you get Jess here? And I just like, well, I cast a magic spell. Here she is, when really I just called you and asked you.
Right.
As
one does.
Yeah. And it was cool. So I was glad that you got the attention that you deserve at an event like that, because that's cool. Because I don't know, it makes me feel good, I guess. But it was cool, and it was really neat. My favorite part of the whole show was when you and Yvette were talking in our booth, and some guy that was working there came up and interrupted the two of you to take a picture with you.
Yeah.
And then Yvette Young took the picture of the two of you. And I have a picture of Yvette Young taking a picture of you, which is one of the funniest things in my phone to me. I think it's awesome.
It's wild. I was like, I think you're taking a picture with the wrong Asian guitarist. That's right there. I'm just here,
We're fans.
Kind of crazy.
My son got me into Covet, and I went to see them a couple of tours ago up in the Detroit area, and it's mind-boggling.
Yeah,
her band is mind-boggling. She's incredible, and she's so super cool. On top of all of that, So what have you been doing since Sweetwater Guitar Fest? Then catch us up.
Honestly, not a ton. I've just been focusing a lot more on solo music stuff.
You released a single this year.
Yes, Fall Away, with My friend who's a drummer, Alex Rudinger, he now plays drums for Trivium, which is fucking wild. I got to see him play in Trivium last week, actually. And funny enough, me and Alex actually met through Rob Scallon at the I Fucking Hate Traffic video, because he was in that one too. So that's how we met. And then we were kind of just like, we should write stuff together. And then we finally made one happen, and that was the first one. And he just like, I was like, I wrote this thing. If you want to do stuff on it, go ahead. Like, you're really a really insane drummer. And he sent me the first draft of like what his ideas were, and I was like, this is great. Like, we're not changing this at all. And like, and then he just recorded his part, and then that's kind of how it happened. So we're gonna try and do another single together at least. We would like to write more music together, and if you listen to like my discography, I guess I kind of do a lot of different stuff. All of my singles are very different, you know, like the one before that was Here to Stay, which is very like kind of poppy-ish. Still has guitar, but definitely like much more chill. And then Fall Away is like the heavier kind of one. So I've always liked doing as much, like every single is very different in what I guess genre you would classify it as.
Is there something you're working towards?
Honestly, I think for me, the biggest thing is feeling like I have my own freedom of self-expression in whatever regard that is. So I don't like boxing myself into like this, I play metal guitar, which a lot of people know me for, which is fine. But
You're good at it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's not all that I do and not all that I want to do. So, you know, I'm sure if I made a whole metal album or whatever, or rock, I'm sure it would do great. But I feel like I would be missing a large part of like my own self-expression if I didn't do the other stuff that I did. So I think the goal is to, no matter how many streams that sort of stuff gets, I think it's more a focus for me on being able to do all of that stuff when I want, as opposed to just doing one thing that I feel like people would like, if that makes sense. So that's more the focus, is just, you know, my own overall self-expression.
You gonna come to the NAMM show this year?
I plan on it. Yes. If anybody's going, I will be there, probably walking around somewhere. So I'm pretty tall, so you'll probably see me. I'm not that tall, but yes, taller than most.
Well, maybe we'll set up a time during the NAMM show for you to swing by the Reverend booth.
Yeah.
And then anybody who watches this stuff or watches your things on here will know you'll be there, and they can come and say hello and all that stuff. We'll work that out as it gets closer.
Sounds good.
All right. And then last but not least, hi, Jenna.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
You've had an incredibly busy year this year yourself, haven't you?
It's been busy, yes.
Yeah.
High highs, low lows. It's been a year for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
We had you here since you did the Machines of God tour, and that was awesome. Jess and I went to see that show in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went and saw you there. That was cool. Now you're doing this one night live thing, so kind of explain to us how this all then came together. And did this come together around the new Kid Tiger record, kind of, or is that just sort of a happy accident that you have new music to promote while you're doing this one night live tour?
It's not really a happy accident.
Okay.
I set my own record down and my own work down to focus on the Machines of God material. For me, that was demanding material to learn, and I've never done hired gun session work like that before. It's not my main skill set to learn other people's music. So I really had to set my own stuff down to learn all of that. especially some of the new Pumpkin songs are they're a little more than root notes, you know?
Yeah, right. Sure.
And but I was wanting to pick it back up this year and at least do one support tour on the record that I put out. Really, it was released around about a year ago from now, and
I guess it's been about a year since you did this session here, I guess. Yeah. Wow.
I know it goes by fast, right?
Yeah.
When you're having fun, but or when you're losing your mind, a little bit of both. But yeah, I had been working with an incubator program, which is something that some cities do where they bring in artists. If you aren't familiar with music incubator programs, we happen to have one in Cleveland called Cleveland Rocks, past, present, and future. And what they do is it's sort of it's not quite artist development, but it's a networking and resource group that meets up and shares information. And I'm making it sound like a therapy circle, but we kind of encourage each other's projects. We bring goals to the table and we help each other achieve those goals. And the incubator program gives you a loan so you can sort of jumpstart the financial needs.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then you pay back the loan with like a 1% interest rate, which, you know, you're basically just borrowing money from this nonprofit incubator program to help you get ahead of the game. So if you need to print vinyl or you need to print merch, things that can be a couple grand, like right off the rip, you know,
100%, yeah.
You can sort of pay that back over time. So it's helpful if you're an artist that doesn't have independent wealth. Hi. And it was helpful for me. And the networking was really helpful as well. You know, I had access to lawyers. I had access to people who are in different parts of the industry. So anyway, that incubator program, Cleveland Rocks, also works with other nonprofits and a company called Detour Live, which is the organization that's building the map of independent venues across the country, which is really cool because when they put an artist on tour, Detour is routing you through all privately owned independent venues. And then the nonprofits are raising money to give to those independent venues. So one of the guys from Detour, I know it's a mouthful. There's not a lot of ways to shorten it. One of the guys from Detour happens to own a beloved Cleveland venue called the Happy Dog.
No.
And one of the founders of the Cleveland Rocks incubator program happens to own a beloved Cleveland venue called the Beachland. So
other
yeah. So there's cool stuff coming out of Cleveland.
Always has been.
You know, there's people
Cleveland's
that are
awesome.
taking action to help solve some of the problems that are in our modern music industry for artists and venues and fans, because since the pandemic, I don't think it's a secret that a lot of the expenses have fallen on the fans too, with ticket prices, right? So by giving the money by giving a little cushion to the venue, it also helps the fan not pay so much at the door because the venue's not taking as much of a hit. It helps the artist get booked because the venue can take a risk on a new emerging artist. So it's a cool thing happening all around. And the owners of the Cleveland venue actually approached me right before the Machines of God's tour and said, would you like to do this?
Yeah.
And it was kind of a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it took a while to unfold, you know, and here we are at the tail end of it.
At the tail. So how many shows have there been?
There have been 10. And tonight is number 11.
Okay.
Is that a lucky number? Is 11 a lucky number?
You guys would know based on the conversation we had last night about astrology and stuff.
I
Jess,
think it
numbers
is.
and crystals, there's knowledge here.
right now.
I like 11.
All right.
Okay.
Do you see a lot of 11-11s or 1-11s? I see those all the time. Like
I
these
see
numbers.
11-11s and 3-3-3s. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We love that.
Those
We
are the
love
ones
that.
I see. Yeah.
I think that's a good sign.
When you're looking for signs, you tend to see them, right?
I suppose. So what's the lineup that you're touring with then? Are people from Nights playing with you? Are you doing this like a solo gig? What's the whole, has each one been different or have you been consistently doing the same lineup?
I lost my drummer for a couple of the shows, but it is my night's drummer,
Okay.
and
Who's a monster, by the way?
he is a monster. He likes to play hard rock and metal, and he's a beast. And he has really shown that he is able to dial it back for this
Cool.
style of music. He also plays piano. He plays guitar. He's a multi-instrumentalist that for the last 9 years, we've really mostly used him for his, his heavy hitting. And it was nice, I think, to bring him out and show the other side of what he does as a musician. He's really just talented in a lot of ways. He does a little bit of writing. He's a great dude. Beautiful family, and we were able to get him for most of the tour. But he does have a full-time job and 3 children, and as you know, that's a lot right there. But he is coming tonight, and my bass player from Nights is also coming tonight. So you have 3/4 of Nights playing Kid Tiger song. Kid Tiger is my solo project, but we're all making it work. And then the last member of Nights, who is the defining member of Nights, if he's not involved, then it's not Nights, would be Frankie.
Frankie.
And Frankie is running sound for this project because we're doing it all on inner monitors, and we're doing it all through Logic sessions, integrating tracks with live looping. And it's a big production that Frankie needs to be involved with, running Logic remote, and he basically acts as the 4th band member. So it's Nights doing Kid Tiger.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
Frankie's not on stage with you guys.
No, but
Okay.
he's running sounds
Yeah.
and
So I've seen you do this as a solo thing,
yes,
like a couple of times, obviously here, but I mean, I've also seen it out in the world.
yes.
And I've seen Frankie engineering for you, but I guess I didn't really realize how much was going on. And are you bringing your like 78 Earthquaker pedals or whatever it is that you have on the floor in front of you? It's got to be at least 75.
I have cut my pedals in half for the tour to save space.
Because you would have needed a bigger vehicle.
We're doing a 2005 minivan tour.
All right.
So yeah, I went from the nicest bus situation I've ever done in my life to a 2005 minivan tour, and that's just how it goes. I mean, I've
100%.
played packed rooms in Tokyo and then come home and played back in the basement, and that's just how it goes. The path is not linear.
No,
and
it certainly isn't.
That's how it is. That's the reality of it.
Huh. So we'll bring the tonight's thing home. So what time are the doors down? The Ottawa Tavern is on Adams Street in Toledo. It's a beloved local venue that all of our favorite bands have played at, myself, Jeff, and John included. And Torri, have you ever played the OT, or are you just a Frankie's person?
Just Frankie's.
Just Francois,
Frankie's.
also a
Francois.
beloved Toledo venue.
I'd say more beloved, honestly.
Francois? Yeah, I mean, it has been. The first time I played Frankie's, I was 19. So do the math.
I was.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was in the
55.
So
So
1900s.
It's history.
that's how long-
History in the venue, yeah.
Yeah, Nirvana never played the Ottawa. Smashing Pumpkins didn't play the Ottawa Tavern, and they played Frankie's.
They both played Frankie's.
Yeah. Frankie's is
Small room. It's
It's
fun.
not
Small room,
It's
but-
only existed since like 2010.
what in the current form. Yeah. Anywho, Ottawa Tavern, Adams Street, downtown Toledo. What time are doors? Do you know?
Doors, I believe, are 8:00.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Couple openers.
Yeah.
I saw.
We've got Hunyor, Hollow, and With Brevity, which I believe are all Toledo bands. Toledo acts.
Old me.
Awesome. I'm impressed that you know that. I don't. That's terrific.
Well, can I
Please
tell
do.
you, to be honest?
Yeah, no, I want you to. Yeah.
Part of the one night live goal is to help all of the artists on the tour and the venues and the fans. And by helping all of the artists, I have been in direct contact with every opener on the tour, talking through some of the marketing and how the night's going to go and stuff. It's been very hands-on, and we are consciously trying to create a network and create relationships and not just do the thing where I show up and I don't know who I'm playing with. I've done tours like that, you know, and it's a lot to, when you're even 11 shows, you know, that's 22 openers plus, right?
Sure.
To talk to and interact with, and, you know, hey, let's give you guys a little marketing budget and help with this kind of thing. And there's somebody in the One Night Live team that is helping do that. They're supporting with some of that stuff. So
That's terrific.
but yeah.
Cool. Well, you know where we'll be. Jeff and I will be there, right, Jeff?
I'll be there. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
sure will.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Jess will be there. We're gonna tear it up.
We're gonna tear the walls down.
Tear it up.
Tear the walls
Yeah,
down.
let's rip it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get hammered. Maybe.
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 Yeah.
It's
We'll
Friday.
see.
But known to do that on a Friday.
Yeah.
Time to time.
Well, it's amazing to have you all here again. Yeah. Did anyone watching have any questions for any three of these terrific
Is
musician
my mic on?
women
is.
business people?
Chris Van Sickle wants to know, with so many great Reverend artists out there, has there ever been any talk about doing a Reverend guitarist compilation album?
We have discussed this in the past, and it is very complicated to get everybody's publishing companies to work together to achieve something like that. It would be fun to do something like that with independent artists, but then it puts me in a position where I feel like I'm picking and choosing, and I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings. And once you start taking all of that into account, I just think it's not a great idea.
Just do like a-
I love the concept of it, and I love the concept of somebody else taking that idea and doing it without my involvement, you know, to where it doesn't have to be awkward for me. I love that. But yeah, every time that's come up with us, and that's come up a number of times over the last, 15 years since Penny and I have been at the helm of this thing, and we just haven't really come up with a way to effectively do something like that. I answered.
We could throw together
You
some
asked,
playlists.
I answered.
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
John has a good point. We could maybe throw together some playlists.
Yeah, we should. That we should 100% do, because that is certainly easy enough to do. Mm-hmm.
Easy enough.
Mm-hmm. Torri.
I was gonna say I knew that was gonna. Yeah, that'll be my job.
Well, Torri, that does seem like
You're gonna
a
listen
cool
to every
thing. But
Reverend
I
artist
would.
and find your favorite
I
song.
like the idea though of like everybody like contributing to that. But I like the idea of you curating something like that, because you're plugged into a lot of stuff that goes,
I'll be down.
either
with
over
it.
my head or. Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways.
awesome. Look at us. We're making
Look
shit
at us.
happen right here, right
There
now.
you go.
Rock and roll.
We got a question from Jonathan Zen's 271. It says, Ken, given the current state of the music industry, what and when are we eating for your birthday?
Am I the musical?
Wow. That's a good question.
demand answers.
My birthday is next Wednesday, right? I think so. Yeah, it's next
Tell us.
Wednesday, which is a work day. I don't know. I'll come up with something.
Pre-Thanksgiving.
Yeah, a little pre-Thanksgiving.
Let's
I
do
was
like
thinking about
a-
turkey,
yeah, some
turkey,
turkey.
stuffing, mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
Sound
that
good?
sounds good. Because I'm not going to have Thanksgiving.
Me
I
neither.
gotta get it somewhere.
I'm practicing on Thanksgiving.
Oh God.
I'm going to eat Arby's and watch football or something
Hell yeah.
with my dogs.
Arbs.
Jeff, you want to come over to the house?
I'm actually looking forward to not having anything.
Okay, fair enough.
This is
But
my
if you're
39th
lonely, if you're lonely, you're
Thanksgiving.
welcome to join. You're
Appreciate
welcome
it,
to join
man.
us if you're lonely. All right, bud?
I'm just going to go stare at the water downtown.
You can come to my house, but you have to look through the window at us eating.
You're going to eat Jell-O with asparagus in it, though, and I don't want anything to do with that.
Excuse me.
It's a lot.
John and I have a history, yeah.
All right.
All right, that was great.
We'll
Amazing.
be on the
That
show one
was
day.
all of that was just terrific.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm glad you tuned in today for all of that. That's terrific.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
covered a lot of cool stuff. Dr. Z, Amplification, wants to know what everyone's favorite Thanksgiving dish is. Torri, let's start with you. If you don't eat food, just say that.
Okay, well, I definitely eat. Hello. My dad makes really, really good, cheesy mashed potatoes, and that's probably my
that sounds
favorite.
Delightful.
Amazing.
Yeah, that really sounds good. Oh, Tony.
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 Nice.
Yeah.
Jess.
Jess.
If you make a good green bean casserole, it has to be good though, because
What makes a green bean casserole good, Jess?
I
Just
don't
tastes
know if
good.
it just tastes
Vibes.
good.
Oh,
If
but it's
you-
not like almonds are like there's like certain things that people throw in there that like
French fried onions,
French fried onions. Heck yes.
smothered.
What, Torri?
Man.
Don't worry about it.
You just made me upset with the almond comment. That's all.
I-
And I reacted
I'm
accordingly.
just
I
thinking
was
of things
laughing at
that I've
Jeff's
seen
reaction.
done.
Yeah.
You don't like green casserole?
I'm not sure. Again, I don't know what's
I've
going to
never
make it
had
great, but I enjoy a good one too.
Right?
Yeah.
As long
I
as
could
it
say
tastes.
that to any food though.
Nothing like good.
Love good food.
Don't say happy dog.
I
Say happy dog.
I don't go to Happy Dog for Thanksgiving. I do go there sometimes for New Year's brunch.
There you go.
But Thanksgiving is never my favorite meal. I don't like my food touching. I don't like casseroles. I have a hard time with Thanksgiving, to be honest.
Are you anxious about it already?
I
or-
also am an extremely picky eater, and there's a lot of meat in everything on Thanksgiving. Sometimes even the green beans have bacon, unless I make them myself. So I tend to eat sweet potatoes and rolls and wine, and that's my little
Hell yeah,
girl
dude.
dinner.
that's my girl dinner on Thanksgiving.
I kind of love that, honestly. That's very real.
Yeah.
All right.
hmm
All right.
Sometimes I make a Mexican quinoa salad and bring that. It's very
You're like, I will
traditional.
not share.
It's very traditional Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Ken?
You asked.
I-
You asked.
I don't know what to say.
All
Say
of
your
it.
favorite Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what you're supposed to do is say your favorite Thanksgiving.
I like the wishbone.
Wow,
Eat it?
of course you do.
Yeah, I
You
was
eat
like,
the
you
bone,
you eat it?
Yeah, I eat
and then
it.
just see how it comes out.
I eat it.
That's crazy.
See which part your body holds on to.
Who gets the wish?
The one that comes out,
Yeah.
if it's the bigger piece, then I'd say you're lucky. Yes.
In more ways than one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I like the meat around the fishbone or the wishbone. I
Okay.
like the meat around the fishbone,
Fishbone.
though, too.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell
Fishbone
yeah.
rules.
Yeah, fishbone. Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who eats the heart?
My mother and the liver too. My mom eats all that.
And another one.
Pile up the gizzard. Is that what they call it? They call it the. What do they call all of the
Gizzard is an organ in there. But
The giblets?
awful-
giblets? That's it.
Giblets?
Giblets is what I was
Oh my
looking
God.
for. Yeah.
Have you ever heard? It's so like in Chinese families, people fight over eating the fish eyeball. Because that's
Love
lucky.
a fish eyeball.
Some people,
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
which is not for the faint of heart, I would say.
Yeah.
No,
Have
it
you had
doesn't.
one?
I mean, it doesn't sound like a very Thanksgiving
No.
thing, but
Never wanna fight.
I now
Do you
my
even
cousins will
throw
take
your hat in
it.
the ring
I will
there?
take. I will let my cousins have it.
What does it taste like? Do you have any idea?
It like explodes.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's like a bubble tea.
Pops.
that's
That feels mildly.
that's gnarly. That's,
You do
What's
vegan
That
fish
is that's
eyes.
intense. Yeah.
Yeah, so
My dad used to feed us
Hearts
the
and
heart.
giblets
That's why I
and-
asked.
eyeballs.
is that why you don't eat meat now? Is it like leftover, like residual from that?
He would feed us the heart. He would cook sometimes. I to this day I'll never know if it was true or not. He would feed us shark or cow tongue or alligator
Mhm,
and
mhm.
say, it tastes like chicken.
And you think it might have all been chicken?
Shark.
It might have all been chicken.
I've had shark. Shark is
Have you had
delicious.
shark fin soup?
Oh,
I don't think I have.
you're not supposed to do
I've
that.
had it before it was banned years and years ago.
Yeah.
It
And?
kind of slaps. It's kind of
Yeah.
good, but
all right. all
but
right.
it's not good for the animals,
Sure.
obviously.
Obviously.
So it got banned.
Yeah.
Which is good. Jeez.
Save the sharks.
Dang.
That's what I always say.
Penny and I
Everybody
got to
says
eat.
that.
We got to eat pufferfish when we were in Korea, and
Gotta
we
be
went to
careful.
like a restaurant that's specialized in it, and then
Yeah,
you
they
have
have
to
to
have a
be-
special license
yeah,
and all
yeah.
this stuff. And we had it prepared like 4 different ways. We had it in like a broth, and then we had it like fish stick style, and then in like with all these vegetables and stuff. And it was absolutely incredible.
Good. Yeah.
Really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, this went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. What else, Jeff? Anything else?
It's great.
I love pizza.
Are the three people that are left watching, do any of them have any questions?
Well, Dennis just chimed in with a comment. It says the metalheads are calling for a new version of a Reverend V that won't make the big guitar companies cry and complain. So just throwing that out there. That's what he's saying. People are talking. So
I will keep that in mind.
mm-hmm.
I like that. But you just y'all, woo, just y'all wait.
We're doing a flying R.
Flying R.
It's about to go down, y'all.
Yeah, sneak preview.
Like
right
the
there.
Wall of Berlin. Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. All right, well, that wraps up the Q&A segment of today's show.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thanks, you guys, for being here. Thank you for all of the Reverend Angels jokes that have been made for the last 12 hours, because that shit's really, really funny. And you guys are definitely bring something to the table around here that makes this a better place to work. So I appreciate all of you and everything that you do when you're in and outside of this building. Thank you very much. And hopefully we see you at the NAMM show, and go catch Torri out on tour 2 weeks from today. Sitting on that couch, Brian from Bees Music. Uh-oh. Jeff, are you hearing that for the first time?
Yeah, I am.
Now you know.
Can't wait.
Now you know.
See you
So
soon, Brian.
tune in first week of December. I'm going to be hanging out with our guy Brian, and we're going to be talking about stuff and things and other stuff too. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great holiday Thanksgiving, everybody. Take care.